Hey, what's up? This is Neil Tyson with Solid Foundation Homes Group and Central Minnesota Realty. I'm curious what might be holding you back from making a move. I'm going to talk about a few things that the market believes is holding people back today, but I'm genuinely curious to hear about your specific reservations. Here are a few of the things that seem to be on people's minds. We are in a housing bubble that is surely going to burst and home values are going to crash. This seems to be one of the most common reasons that I hear. Is it wrong to think that this is a possibility? Certainly not. But I do think that there are a few things that point to a different outcome. Yes, we have seen rapid appreciation in the market over the last couple of years. That seemingly would be impossible to maintain. But a lot of the factors that drove that appreciation still exist today. More people are working from home, creating a need for more flexible and adaptive spaces. Inventory of available homes for sale is still low. Just in Stearns County over the last 30 days, there has been a 39% decrease in new home listings to hit the market. As it relates to values coming down with the looming housing market crash, home values in Stearns County are actually up approximately 16% over the last 30 days as well. The law of supply and demand tells me that with the reduced inventory of home prices are likely to remain high, as I believe there's still high buyer demand and desire out there. We are in a recession. I tend to be of the opinion that this is a true statement. Even if we aren't in a recession, I think we're staring down the barrel of one. I can completely understand why this would create hesitation in people's minds. It certainly creates hesitation in mine. With that being said, though, an honest conversation with yourself might clear up some of the concern. Are you secure in your job? Are you secure with your income? Do you have your debts under control? If the answer to any of these questions is no, then buying a house may not be the best path forward for you at this time. Renting does provide a certain amount of freedom, and staying put where you're currently at may provide some needed security. On the other hand, if answers to all of these questions are yes, and your current living situation isn't meeting your needs, maybe it makes sense to jump back into a market that has become more balanced and provides a little relief to both buyers and sellers. Interest rates are sky high. Interest rates are absolutely considerably higher than they were even at the start of 2022. There is no escaping that fact, but this is likely just a return to what has historically been the norm. Over time, mortgage interest rates actually averaged about 7.76% between 1971 and 2022, with an all-time high of 18.65% in 81 and a historical low of 2.65%. Today, mortgage lending rates on a 30-year fixed-rate loan are around 6 to 6.5%. And while we all desperately crave the 2 to 3% interest days, they're likely long gone and unlikely to return. I actually had a conversation with a gentleman regarding this recently. He mentioned that he had paid 16% for his first home. I didn't think that was as big of a deal as it was, because home prices around that time brought the opportunity for buyers to actually be able to purchase a home for less than $50,000. I, of course, believe that 7% on $400,000 was a much different conversation than 16% on $50,000. While there is truth to that, he also kindly reminded me that he only made $2 an hour. That is a piece of the conversation that we're all missing, and I'm grateful that he put that into perspective for me. The economics of our world have changed, and they have changed the real estate game along with them. These seem to be the most common topics of discussion. But again, if there's anything that isn't a part of this narrative, or you just want to discuss any of this further, I look forward to your replies. As always, if there's ever anything I can be of help with, please don't hesitate to reach out.